What is going on, Pacer Nation? Welcome back to another episode of Bring the Juice Pacers. Game 4 here, everybody. It is time here. Pacers versus Knicks in Gainbridge Fieldhouse. Obviously, we know how a couple nights ago went. Pacers have an opportunity here to head back to New York with a 3-1 lead and a very critical game. In fact, a lot of people would say this is potentially a huge game in this series. Could potentially be the series if whoever does win. I think a lot of people have said whoever wins this game is going to win this series. So obviously Indiana has a huge opportunity here, but also a lot to lose here. So it's going to be very fascinating to see how this game does unfold. But shout out to everybody who is in here, whether you're tuning in on our Pacers channel or on our Colts channel. Do me a favor, if you're on our Colts channel, go head over to our Pacers channel. We're trying to get that thing underway. I believe right now, as I'm looking at it, for our Pacers channel, we're at 1,113 subs. So if you'd help us out, we would greatly appreciate that and try to build this thing up until we can get to the point where we're monetized. We still got a ways to go in terms of the watch hours. So if you guys would help us out, we'd really appreciate that. So if you're on our Colts channel, do us a favor, hop over to our Pacers channel. We would greatly appreciate that. But yeah, guys, like I said, huge game here for the Pacers. They have a lot to prove in this game. Hey, they got a lot to prove in this game. And if they're able to take care of business, then it would go a long way headed back into game number 5 in a couple days here. So we'll have to see if the Pacers can do it. But yeah, guys, obviously a lot at stake here for Indiana. So what's going on, everybody? How's everybody doing tonight? Doing good? Yeah, it's been a full day for me, for sure. But happy to be able to do this game with y'all. So thank you for everybody who is tuning in. Like I said, if you're watching from our Colts channel, which it looks like we got about 9 people from our Colts channel right now, go do me a favor. Head over to our Pacers channel. Appreciate you. Yeah, obviously, we saw a couple nights ago Indiana up big there at halftime, and then they allowed the Knicks to come back and just really dominate that second half. So Indiana got a lot to prove here. Huge game here. I can't be understated enough. But the good news is for the Indiana Pacers, Aaron Nesmith will play. And according to Rick Carlisle, will have no minutes restriction. We saw him go down there and really, I think, swung the momentum of this game in a lot of ways. When Nesmith did go down. So gotta make sure he can stay healthy. And, you know, if you're Indiana, I mean, you just got to be furious after how you surrendered that lead. I mean, seriously. So, yeah, guys, big game coming up here. Fieldhouse is rocking. Indiana still with a 2-1 series lead, but an opportunity here to kind of kill any sort of momentum the Knicks had from that comeback and prove it was just a fluke. And obviously, in order to do that, the Indiana Pacers are going to have to shoot a lot better. I mean, we saw the Pacers have some good looks and just were not falling in that second half. They got to get back to their brand of basketball, especially after we saw them not do that there in the second half of game number 3. So some massive implications here, guys. Hopefully, Indiana able to take care of business. Let me see if I can even this out a little bit here. So, it's still kind of crappy. But anyway, almost time. Tyrese Haliburton. We got to see more aggressive Tyrese Haliburton in this game if Indiana wants a chance at this one. What's up, everybody? What's up, Smokey Dabs? What's up, Hunter? What's up, Mike? Hopefully Pacers can pull through, man. I really hope so. All right. I don't know about y'all, but I definitely have a little bit of anxiety going into this game. Yeah, Nesmith obviously going to be playing in this game. He had that right ankle sprain that took him out, and he has a little bit of a I don't want to say cast, whatever you have, a support on his ankle to hopefully make sure he's good to go. You're going to need him. Aaron Nesmith, I think, is a huge component of this game. If Aaron Nesmith, just for what he provides, just from a pace standpoint, he's got to stay healthy. And if he stays healthy, if he's on the court, I have confidence you can take care of anybody. But if he's not, we saw the momentum really swung when Neesmith got hurt. So he is definitely a big factor in this one. All right, here we go, guys. Game 4. Knicks will get the tip off. Brunson will take it out. Neesmith on him. Brunson will pass it over to Mikal Bridges. Tyrese Halliburton on him. Bridges will dribble up. Look for an opening here. He will pass it to Anunoby. Nembhard on him. Anunoby driving in, trying to take a shot here, and he connects. So New York takes an early 2-0 lead here. Good shot there by Anunoby. Good defense, but Anunoby just a better shot. All right, Halliburton with it. Halliburton passes it back to Neesmith. Neesmith inside to Turner. Turner will get the foul and one. He gets it to go. So Miles Turner, a chance for a 3-point play to start off here. All right, that's what I'm talking about. Good start. So Turner to the line here. Turner connects, and that's another thing Indiana's going to have to do better in this game is they're going to have to hit their free throws. I tweeted it out a couple days ago. How many of these games wouldn't even be close if Indiana could hit half their free throws that they miss? I mean, seriously. All right, Bridges back up to Brunson. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Brunson looking around, gets a screen. Brunson drives inside, passes it out to Bridges. He shoots a 3, and he connects again. So New York, 2 for 2 in their starts. Nembhard drives it up. Nembhard back to Turner, back to Siakam. Siakam looking around, passes it out to Neesmith, back to Siakam. Siakam driving. He goes up, and he misses, and Karl-Anthony Towns with the rebound. Brunson goes up. Brunson passes it over to Bridges. Bridges takes a shot, and he misses that. Rebounded by Halliburton. Halliburton driving up. Fast break opportunity out to Neesmith. Neesmith for 3, and he connects. And Indiana retakes the lead here. Nice job by Neesmith. He needed him. And Brunson trying to drive up on Neesmith. Neesmith with some good defense on that one. Brunson looking around. Brunson trying to drive on Neesmith, and he finishes. Neesmith kind of fell off of him at the end. Back up to Pascal Siakam. Siakam drives in, and he scores. So back-to-back quick buckets there for both teams, and Indiana retakes a lead, 8-7. All right, Brunson with it, dribbling it up at the top of the key. He gets it up to OG. OG over to Bridges. Bridges back to Brunson. Brunson looking for a screen. He does get it. Neesmith falls down. Brunson takes a 3, and he is off, and that's a rebound again by Halliburton. Halliburton driving up. Halliburton looking back to Turner. Turner takes a 3, and he does not connect. Miles Turner been very poor shooting the 3 recently. Bridges has it back. Bridges throws it up to Anunoby. Anunoby driving on Nembhard, and I don't know what they're saying. And they're going to call a turnover there on Anunoby. I think they're calling a travel. So Indiana will get the ball here. Shout out to the 15 people watching, whether it's on the Colts or Pacers channel. Be sure to smash that like button, hit subscribe. All right, Halliburton with it. Halliburton over to Neesmith. Neesmith, that's a wide open 3 look, and he connects there. So Indiana pulls their lead to 4. Neesmith already has 2 threes. All right, Brunson driving up. Neesmith on him. Brunson back to Bridges. Bridges looking to score. Turner and Halliburton. He gets it over to Karl-Anthony Towns, trying to drive on Pascal Siakam, and he finishes. And Halliburton with it. Back to Siakam. Siakam driving. He got fouled by Karl-Anthony Towns, and Towns is holding his knee. We'll see on that, but Siakam will get to the line here. Karl-Anthony Towns looks in a decent amount of pain. We'll see what happens there. Siakam has not been great from the free throw line this series, so definitely needs to convert here in a sassy way, kind of. All right, so Siakam will attempt 2 free throws here. Got to be, like I said, they got to make these, man. And Siakam does make his first. That gives the Pacers a 3-point lead. Siakam with a chance to extend it to 4 here. All right, Siakam for the second attempt here. And he connects on that one too. So Pacers starting good from the free throw line. They were not very good in game number 3. Really haven't been great this series. Bridges will take it up here. Halliburton on the defense on him. Little screen. He does get it. He's driving up. Turner has a chance. Bridges fires, and he does not connect. Halliburton with another rebound. He's already got 3. Halliburton looking around. And nobody's on Halliburton. He shoots a 3, and he makes it. Little confusion there by the Knicks, but Pacers up by 7 early. There was nobody on Halliburton on that one. And timeout New York. Spike Lee does not look happy. Pacers with a strong start here. I mean, literally nobody on Halliburton. He had at least 3 seconds standing there, nobody around him, and it's an obvious wide open make there. You can't leave a player like Halliburton wide open. So good start here for Indiana, leading by 7 early. Thank you to everybody who is tuning in. If you haven't already, be sure to smash that like button, hit subscribe, turn on the notification bell. If you're watching from the Colts channel, would you do me a favor at least and go and subscribe to our Pacers channel? Bring the Juice Pacers. We'd appreciate that. We're trying to continue to build up that audience even further. So if you'd help us out, we'd greatly appreciate that. But yeah, guys, strong start here for the Pacers. They start very, very good. Neesmith's already made 2 huge threes. The Pacers have hit all of their free throw attempts so far, and that's what you needed to see because that was what you didn't do in game number 3 at all in that second half. You missed a lot of free throws. You missed some wide open shots, and so far so good for Indiana. Hopefully this is the night where they start shooting like we know they can shoot. All right. Let me try to fix this again, guys. I don't know what's going on with it. Trying to keep it in the middle. All right. What do y'all think, guys? What's up, Tim? How you doing? Thanks for hanging out. Go-to guy tonight so far. Well, okay, I'll say this. Tyrese Halliburton's dad is in attendance tonight. John Halliburton is back in the building, ladies and gentlemen. So, John Halliburton, I think Tyrese is going to be the guy tonight. I'm just going to call it right now. All right. Whew. All right. Well, Pacers up here early. It's a good sign for them. Question is, can it continue? Can't let up. All right. Kind of changing it up, doing it in the TV room today. We'll see. See if this is something that I do anymore. Get a big lead and keep it. I think the big thing is keep it up. We know they can get a big lead. Got to keep it up. All right, we're back here. Pacers up by 7. Knicks will have the ball to start here. 8:14 left in the first. Not going to smile till it's over. Okay, here we go. Mitchell Robinson dishes it out. Oh, and Robinson on the feed from Brunson slams it down. You cannot let Robinson get going because if you do, it's not going to be good for you. All right, Halliburton has it. Halliburton driving in, passes it out to Siakam. Siakam back to Turner, to Nesmith, back to Siakam. Siakam will take a three, and there's a foul. What's the foul here? Foul on Karl Anthony Towns. I didn't see it. Let's see if we can find it in the replay here. Oh, wow. He just put his arm completely around Nesmith on that one. Dang. And Towns will head to the line, or Towns will head to the bench here, excuse me. All right. Nembhard with it, out to Turner, back to Nembhard. 7 seconds left on the shot clock. Nembhard drives in and does not connect there. A little too much. So the Knicks will have it here on a fast break opportunity, and Anunoby slams it down on Ben Shepherd. So not good. Halliburton with it. Halliburton's got to be aggressive here. Back out to Shepherd, to Nembhard. Nembhard looking, dishes into Siakam. Siakam drives, and he finishes there. So Pacers score and extend their lead back to 5. Bridges with it. Bridges coming up to Brunson. Brunson looking for the screen. Robinson gets it to him. Shepherd on him. Brunson looking, firing, and connects. Brunson's been so spectacular in the playoffs. So lead back down to 3. Nembhard loses the ball. Now the Pacers playing sloppy. Cannot afford to do this. Up to Bridges. Halliburton on Bridges. I thought Bridges might slam that. Bridges shoots, and he scores, and they're calling a foul on that one. Halliburton looking around, and all of a sudden the Knicks right back in this. This is what is the problem with the Pacers. They get up, and then they start losing momentum. They start doing stupid stuff. Unfortunately, we've seen it way too many times. So Obi Toppin now comes in. Bridges with an opportunity here, 4-1 to tie it. He does. All right, Halliburton has it. Pacers starting to go a little cold here. The chance to get back the lead. Halliburton from a deep 3, and he hits it. That's what the Pacers needed there. Pacers back up by 3. That's what you needed if you're Indiana. Knicks were starting to come on a little bit of a run there. All right, Brunson gets it on the inbound. Brunson will drive up. Shepherd on him. Can't give Brunson open opportunities. He shoots a 3, and he connects. Like I just said, you can't give him open opportunities, and what do? Leave him wide open. Sometimes the Pacers on defense just are so appalling. All right, Halliburton with it. Robinson on him. You would think this would be to Halliburton's advantage. Back to Toppin, back to Halliburton. He drives in. He fired from mid-range, and he connects. This is what you need. You need Tyrese Halliburton to become very aggressive and find good shots. You got to find good shots. Halliburton already with 8. This is what you need if you're Indiana. Brunson with it. Brunson, another open opportunity for 3, and he connects again. You would think the one guy that can shoot, you would guard him. But apparently that's not in the game plan. Halliburton up with it. Knicks by 1. Halliburton loses it, and there's a foul called on Bridges, I believe. You would think Turner would come up and want to help there. Brunson too good to leave open. And I feel like the Knicks have run that play multiple times now where you'd think that the Pacers would learn. Halliburton hits the first free throw, ties it up. All right, Halliburton a chance here for a second, and he converts it. Pacers got to play some defense. They have not been. Hart with it. Toppin on Hart. To Brunson. Neesmith on Brunson. I think he needed to do that because Brunson was just shredding Ben Shepherd. Brunson driving in. Neesmith on him, trying to drive in again, and it comes up short this time. Halliburton with the rebound again. Halliburton pushing the pace here. Neesmith, and he slams it down. There we go. Indiana back up by 3. But Bridges shoots it and rebound on Hart. But they're calling Pacer ball. Hart looked like he was out of bounds when he rebounded that. How about Aaron Neesmith flying in on Hart? Slamming it home. That's the kind of momentum you need there if you're Indiana. Pacers by 3. Get the ball back here. 4:43 left in the first. Definitely been some momentum swings in this first quarter. I guess they're going to say Halliburton back to the line. There must have been some sort of foul I didn't catch. Halliburton does hit his first free throw. The chance for another. Indiana goes up by 4. Halliburton already nearing double digits in points. Robinson goes to the bench. Robinson and Towns on the bench now for New York. And Halliburton connects from the free throw again. Pacers up by 5. Need to continue to play some defense here. Jalen Brunson's been hot. Cannot allow him to get some wide open looks here if you're Indiana. Brunson driving, pushes it out to Hart. Hart for 3, and he connects. I'm not sure what Pascal Siakam was doing there. He hesitated, and that's all you need. Pacers defense continued to be lackluster here in this first quarter. Siakam drives in, no good. Hart with the rebound. Hart pushing it up. And tip, and Indiana gets it back. McConnell gets it. Halliburton pushing it up to Obi Toppin, who slams it down. Indiana takes back a 5-point lead. Well, it looked like the Knicks might get a point in transition there. Nice tip there, and Indiana got it back. And Pacers got to continue to play with this pace because you know the Knicks can't. Knicks trying to slow it down, and the Pacers, if they can continue to press it like they have been, this is going to be good. Almost stolen there. Brunson drives in, and he scores. Brunson's too good. And he gets an and one. Unbelievable. Brunson, the foul merchant. Again. God, I hate Jalen Brunson so much, bro. Literally, he just has to flop his head back, and he gets a foul called. And the Pacers are going to challenge that. He thinks that Brunson hooked Toppin on that one. We'll have to see on that. It's potentially a big call here. So Halliburton been hot early. Let me just pull up the stats here. So Halliburton already with 12. Brunson also has 12. So Halliburton attacking early. He is 3 for 3 so far shooting. And 2 of those were three-pointers. Jeez. Tyrese looking good so far. All right. Curious on how this call's going to go. potentially could be a foul on Brunson. Carlisle obviously felt like it was enough to challenge it. We'll see. Check it. Let me actually move this. Oops. Let's see if I move this, if this will make it any better. And move it down just a tad. All right. Might be a little bit better. Okay. So we'll check this challenge whenever we get back here. What do y'all think? Do you think it was a foul on Brunson? Curious your guys' thoughts. Unsuccessful. Of course, I go in favor of Brunson. Shocker. Brunson does connect, so Pacers lead is 1. Brunson has 13. Halliburton has 12. Halliburton with it. Nice pass out there to Siakam. Siakam back to Nesmith. Nesmith driving in. Nesmith out to Toppin. Toppin out to Halliburton. Halliburton will drive in and no good. Now Pacers getting cold. Brunson will take it out. And Brunson just knocks down Nesmith, and they're not going to call anything because it's Jalen Brunson, and he airballs it. Absolutely ridiculous. But Pacers will get the ball back nonetheless. Halliburton up with it. Halliburton takes a deep 3, and he connects. Tyrese with 15 already. Pacers by 4. Hart with it. Hart driving on Siakam. Hart over to Bridges. And Bridges with Halliburton on him. Bridges looking to drive in, and he misses that somehow. I thought it was going to be an easy lay, and Halliburton gets it. Halliburton out to Siakam for 3, and he connects. He connects. Indiana by 7. Got to keep this momentum up. Hart with the ball. Siakam on guarding Hart. Hart to the basket, and they're going to call foul, it looks like. Sick of the Knicks and their foul baiting, bro. It's so annoying. Jalen Brunson could literally punch somebody and he'd get a foul call to get like on the other team. It's ridiculous. So Hart with a chance here. He connects on the first one. Hart with a second chance here. Cut it to 5. And he does make it. Bradley is checked in. Connell with it. Oh, gosh. These bench minutes stress me out, man. Bench was really bad the last couple games. Neesmith has it. Neesmith with a wide open look at 3, and he does not make it. He bricks it. This is what stresses me out, bro. This bench. This is what screwed them over last game. The bench was horrendous. And you played them way too long. Anunoby. And he does not connect on that 3. Neesmith with the rebound. Neesmith. I don't know what Neesmith was looking at there. He turns it over. Brunson steals it. He thought Halliburton was there. 3-point. And it's rebounded by Hart. Hart gets it out to Brunson. And Brunson doesn't make it. Pacers finally get the rebound up to Siakam. Siakam driving on Anunoby, and he finishes. Pacers by 7. 1:15 left here in the first. Knicks trying to push the pace here. Trying to play the Pacers game, it looks like. Oh, loose ball on Brunson. And they're going to call it over in the back. So Pacers will get the ball back. So that's a good. Oh, gosh, Matherin's in. I'm scared. He's been terrible. What's up? All right. Oh, gosh, Matherin with it. Matherin shoots, and he makes it. Finally, goodness. That was a rough game for Matherin. Pacers on a 10-2 run so far in the last 2 minutes. Brunson with it. Pacers by 9. Brunson. And he falls down, and of course they're going to call a foul.
You see it in the comments?
Yeah. Do you want to say hi to him?
Hi, Dad.
I don't know if he's still in there, but Grace says hi. All right. So Knicks still have the ball. 3-point attempt is good. That's just an unbelievable shot. My goodness. McConnell has it. McConnell driving in. McConnell stresses me the heck out. McConnell up to Matherin, who finishes. It's about time Benedict Matherin comes to the party, man. He's been a bum this whole series. Brunson backing down Shepherd. 15 seconds left. Double team. Hart. Up to Robinson. It's blocked. 9 seconds. 8 seconds. Got to hurry here. McConnell driving. McConnell to Siakam. Siakam shoots it and does not make it. Not a great transition there. TJ McConnell, I don't know what he was doing. But regardless, Pacers by 8 here at the end of the first. Got to keep it up. 3 more. All right. So you've weathered some kind of ridiculous shots if you're Indiana. Oh, my word. How's everybody doing in the comments? People doing good? What? What? Oh. Her crazy dog. He's a wild puppy. Wild pup. What's he even doing? Choking on something? Did you say that? Well, it seems fine now. Tim says he's nervous. Tim, I don't know if you heard, but Grace says hi. Thank you to everybody who is tuning in. Do me a favor if you haven't already, hit that like button, hit subscribe. Trying to continue to push this channel and grow it. If you guys would do that for us, we would greatly appreciate it. What's it doing? I can hear him. A couch? Well, Neesmith's looked good so far. Good to see him pretty much fully good to go. He's hit some big threes. This has been a very back and forth game so far. See if Indiana can hold on. All right. Pacers with the ball. McConnell out to Matherin. Matherin almost loses it. Man, got to be careful, man. Be careful. Matherin will fire up a three, and it's in and out. And Pacers want a foul, and they're not going to get it. Knicks will have it. Of course they don't call foul because that would be too nice. Anunoby with it. Karl Anthony Towns. And Hart. And Hart is... What is going on? Hang on. Trying to check what that was. And Hart throws it and hits Siakam out of bounds. Three-point attempt is no good. Matherin with the rebound. Pacers still by 8. McConnell up to Siakam. Siakam looking around. 15 seconds on the shot clock. He gets it to Matherin. Matherin, Eurostep, drives then and scores and extends the lead to 10. Pacers up 45-35. McBride over to Karl Anthony Towns. And he passes it back out. Looking inside for Anthony Towns. Bradley on him. Anthony Towns trying to do whatever he can to get a foul. He's the absolute worst. What's going on? Oh, what is going on? Well, they called it on the floor, so they'll try to get it into him again. Siakam on him. Anthony Towns driving in. Stolen by McConnell. McConnell has it. Matherin driving. Does not finish. Matherin, you got to finish that, man. It's unacceptable. Three-pointer, and of course, Karl Anthony Towns connects. Every time the Pacers get up, they have to do something stupid. McConnell driving in and finishes, and that they don't call foul there, but Pacers still up by 9, pushing it up. And Knicks driving. Siakam gets called for the foul. And Anunoby will go to the line. It's just been to the line with the Knicks every time. It's ridiculous. What's up, Michigan Wolverines? Thanks for being in here, man. Appreciate you. All right, so Turner and Obi Toppin come on the floor. Siakam will get off. Pacers need some better lineups than they had a couple nights ago because it was really bad. Can't have all these bench guys at the same time. You got to stagger it. All right, Anunoby will attempt free throw number 2, and he does make it. And McConnell will get it coming out. McConnell Driving. McConnell finishes. There's a foul called. There's a foul called on Turner. Like I said, Pacers can't keep a lead. They got to blow it every time because of the bald man. Oh. The top of the key to Anunoby. Anunoby connects. Can't let him do that, man. He's good, too good. Pacers get their lead cut to 5. We're just up by 10. Doesn't that sound familiar? And almost a terrible turnover by Mathurin. I don't know what's been the deal with Benedict Mathurin, but he has been playing losing basketball recently. Inside to Shepard, who scores. Pacers extend their lead to 7. There's a timeout. There's an injury on the court on the Knicks. We'll check. Hopefully he's all right. We'll step away for a second. Shamet is down. Mathurin there was some contact, and we'll see on that one. Well, thank you to everybody who is in here, about 15 or 20 of you, so appreciate you as always. If you haven't already, be sure to go over to our Pacers channel, hit that like button, hit subscribe, all that good stuff. We're trying to build this thing up slowly but surely. I told him. Yep. Oh. So Pacers by 7. Hi, puppy. What? Yep. I put him here because he was sniffing them. I wanted to eat him like he ate mine. Can the Pacers finish? That's the big question. So far, let me give me a second here. I'll pull up some stats we got so far. All right. So far, Pacers up 7. Halliburton has 15 already. Siakam has 11. Nesmith has 8. That includes 2 3-pointers for him. Also, Halliburton has 3 3-pointers. Your dad says hi, Indy. He says hi, Indy. Yes. Your dad. Oh. Nemhard has 7. Indy. He says hi. Say hi. You're a good boy. Okay. So, honestly, pretty much all your starters doing work right now. Nemhard's been the only one that hasn't scored so far, but he's only attempted 1 shot. So that's kind of what it's connected to mine. It just connected to mine. But anyway, well, hopefully Oops. Sorry. Karl Anthony Towns. I don't know how that got muted. Oh, my word. So Pacers lead cut to 4. I think it's about time to get your starters back in. Siakam checks back in for Turner. So Pacers going small ball here. Got McConnell, Shepard, Mathurin, Toppin, and Siakam. Anthony Towns is still out there. I don't know if I like this, Rick. He's going to get some easy baskets. I just don't really think this is a wise decision. Anthony Towns connects. Pacers lead is 3. McConnell with it. McConnell. And he gets stripped. Here goes TJ McConnell screwing up the pace, and they're going to call a travel on the Knicks. Thank goodness, because TJ McConnell is hell-bent on losing the lead. He just sometimes just stresses me out, dude. Wright gets called for that travel. So McConnell now with it again. McConnell out to Mathurin. Mathurin looking. Mathurin driving. And he gets the foul. He'll go to the line. Anunoby gets called for that one. Mathurin with a chance to extend the lead to 4, potentially 5. Mathurin already having a stronger start than he did in Game 3. Only 2 points, 2 rebounds, and 2 assists. Going to make these Mathurin. He makes the first. Lead back up to 4. Chance to make it to 5. Pacers with a lot of their starters not on the court at the time. Neesmith continues to have his ankle iced. Mathurin chance to push it to 5 here. Oh, and it does fall. That was close. So the lead is 5 now. Mathurin already with 8. McConnell and running around like a rag doll right now. Anunoby passes out to Shamet. Shamet back to Karl Anthony Towns. You know he was going to do. Anthony Towns feeds it to Anunoby. Anunoby double team, 3-point attempt, and it's good. Of course it's good. Wright knocks it down. Pacers trying to double team Anthony Towns and Anunoby. Mathurin loses it, recovers it to Siakam. Siakam with a terrible outlet pass. Just finish that, bro. What's wrong with you? Here we go. Anunoby driving in, and he finishes. It's tied. Pacers continuing to screw themselves over. This team cannot hold a lead to save their lives. Like I said, I don't like this small ball lineup. I don't like it. It's tied at 51 again. I just don't understand these lineups sometimes. I just don't understand these lineups without like multiple starters. I just don't get it. I mean, I very much put the loss on Rick Carlisle's lineups from game 3. And again, every time he does this, they blow a lead. You think he would get it through his thick, bald skull, but he doesn't. I just don't get the logic at all. It looks like the Pacers will be getting Halliburton and Nembhard back in this, which is much needed. All right. Thank you to everybody who is hanging out here. Game is tied at 51. A few minutes left here in before halftime. And every time you put TJ McConnell in, the lead goes away. I'm just going to say that. I love TJ, but sometimes, man, it's just so frustrating. All right, Pacers with it. Halliburton. Oh, off the defender, but Nembhard recovers it. Nembhard gets it back to Halliburton. Halliburton back to Nembhard. Time's running. Shot clock's running down. Nembhard will take a not a good shot, and Knicks recover. Hart with it at the top of the key. Hart feeds it into Anthony Towns, and that's blocked. That's taken away. Nembhard gets it. Neesmith with the block initially. Neesmith, the full head of steam, back to Nembhard. Nembhard driving in and gets it blocked by Anunoby. Just some poor decisions by Nembhard. I don't know what they're doing right now. They're really playing with fire right now. Three-point attempt. No good. Recovered by Toppin. Halliburton with it. Halliburton back to Toppin. Toppin takes a three, and no good again. Pacers gone cold from the three. Not sure why. They've just been bad this quarter shooting the basketball. Real bad. 3 of 10. Hart. Anthony Towns. No foul called. This team, dude. Anthony Towns could just push Miles Turner down. They don't call anything. He is so annoying. He's such a freaking foul baiter. So to the line goes Anthony Towns. So New York to the bonus. I don't know why it keeps muting. Sorry. So Anthony Towns to the line. Again. He makes his first, cuts the lead to 1. Brunson checks back in. So does Siakam. Anthony Towns with a chance to tie. Oh. And he does. Halliburton now with it. He'll take it out. Halliburton driving inside and finishes. Pacers retake the lead to Brunson. Pacers doing some full court press now. Halliburton up to 20. Brunson out to Anthony Towns. Anthony Towns to Brunson here. And Anthony Towns trying to drive in on Turner. Gets it taken away, but he finishes. Gets it back. Game is tied again. Neither team playing any sort of defense right now. Halliburton driving in. And no good. Knicks getting it back. Bridges inside. Brunson misses a layup there. Pacers get it back. Halliburton running. Halliburton with Hart on him. Halliburton inside pass to Turner, and Turner gets fouled. Yeah, so Turner stripped it away, and nobody there to get it. So Anthony Towns had a chance to put it back in. All right, so Halliburton will dish it out to Turner. Back to Halliburton. Halliburton to Turner. Turner pulls up, fake, and goes underneath and scores. Pacers retake the lead. This has been back and forth. This has been Hart with Nembhard on him. Hart driving in. Oh, stolen by Nembhard. He took it away from Anthony Towns on that one. Nembhard out to Halliburton, out to Siakam, and Siakam finishes. Pacers by 4. All right, so Pacers extend their lead a little bit. Some turnovers here for the Knicks. Bridges driving in. And another steal there by the Pacers. Halliburton, deep 3, and he does not connect. Oh, man, that would have been a big one. Not sure why they rushed that one. But Brunson will drive in, and Hart gets that, comes back and puts it in. Even when they stop Brunson, Hart's right there. Halliburton with it. Pacers by 2 to Turner. Nice pass there to Halliburton. Back outside to Nesmith. Nesmith looking around. Back to Halliburton. Brunson on Halliburton. Halliburton for 3 and does not connect. OG with the rebound to Brunson. Pacers not taking some smart shots right now. And then Anunoby runs over Nembhard and gets the foul called. So back and forth we go. Pacers had a 4-point lead. They shot some silly shots, trying to put a dagger in it, and came to backfire. I just don't love sometimes the not good looks. It's like it just bothers me. The Knicks a chance to retake the lead again. Oh, man. So Anthony Towns is subbed out here. And Anunoby. And he does connect, so Knicks take a 1-point lead. Nesmith will inbound it to Halliburton. Halliburton with it. Halliburton out to Nembhard. 3-point attempt, and he does knock it down. Indiana by 2. Brunson has it. Neesmith on him. Brunson getting a little screen from Robinson. Brunson driving in on Neesmith, and he gets the foul and 1. Brunson already has 15. Neesmith has not played some good defense on him tonight. Not used to that. He has been on fire so far. So Brunson gets an and 1 opportunity. He's near perfect on his free throws. And he knocks that one down again. Into Nembhard, who passes it out to Halliburton. Halliburton has it. Halliburton driving in. Halliburton step back 3, and he misses that one, and the Knicks get it back. Brunson, and it's a fast break to Bridges. Bridges takes that shot, and he misses it. Rebound by the Pacers. Out back to Halliburton. Halliburton to Siakam. Siakam gets it to Neesmith. Neesmith driving in, and he gets fouled. He's going to the line, almost connected for the 3, for the and 1. Neesmith seems to be fine with that ankle. Not bothering him so far. Neesmith has 8 points, 1 rebound, 1 assist, 2 steals. Chance here to get 2 more. He does hit the first. Pacers have been really good so far on their free throws. Got to keep that up. All right. Neesmith with the second shot. And he hits it. Pacers retake the lead. 65-64. 1:11 left here in the second. Brunson has it. Brunson over to Anunoby. He misses that one. Rebounded by the Pacers. Tyrese Halliburton with it. 50 seconds left. Neesmith driving in on Brunson. And Neesmith finishes. And Pacers pushing Brunson around. Pacers by 3. 38 seconds left here in the second. Brunson has it. Brunson gets the screen. Brunson fires a 3 shot, and he does not connect. Pacers get it back. 25 seconds left. Neesmith is wide open, and he does not make that. And Halliburton gets the rebound, resets the clock inside, and he does get that one. Pacers by 5. Tony Bradley with that rebound. Nice job by Halliburton. That second chance opportunity. 8 seconds left. Brunson takes it from the top of the key. Neesmith on him. They're going to try to get that screen with Anunoby. Neesmith does not have it and loses the ball. Does Brunson out of bounds, and we are at the half. Pacers by 5. So Indiana 69, New York 64 here at the half. All right. That's a good half for Indiana. So at the half, Pacers up by 5. Halliburton leads the way with 20 and 9 and 10. He's almost at a triple-double already. 6 of 12 shooting, 4 of 7 from the three-point line. Pascal Siakam right there as well, 13 points. 5 of 8 shooting. Neesmith has 12. He is 4 of 6 shooting, 2 of 4 from the 3-point line. Nemhard has a 3. Turner has 5. McConnell and Toppin and Shepard and Bradley all have 2. Matherin has 8. So pretty well rounded there from the Pacers starters. Really, Miles Turner not playing good again. And Nemhard really hasn't shot it a ton. He had 1 big 3, but other than that, hasn't done a ton so far. But yeah, it's been a back and forth game so far, guys. Pacers got to definitely tighten up that defense. I know they have a couple guys potentially in foul trouble, so we'll have to see what happens in the second half. But so far, so good for Indiana. You'll certainly take that. And good end to that first half with Halliburton with that second chance opportunity. And, not allowing Brunson to score there. I think it's good momentum to start the third. But, yeah, so far so good for Indiana. If you guys haven't already, do me a favor, hit that like button, hit subscribe, turn on the notification bell, all that good stuff. We're trying to get our Pacers channel more and more people here, more and more eyes. So if you guys would do us a favor, that would be greatly appreciated. But so far so good for Indiana. What are your guys' thoughts? Jeffrey, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I'm going to be going to a game or not this year. It really depends. Yeah, I don't know if I'll be going to any games this year. I'm really not sure what my schedule will look like. The thing with my job is I only get a certain amount of Sundays per year. So I'm already got some other things, and I've already taken a few this year. So I'm not entirely sure what that'll look like, to be honest with you. I'm not sure if I'll get out to a game this year or not. We'll have to see. Yeah, so Indiana starting a pretty good start here in the first half. Yeah, we'll just have to see, can they hold on? But thank you, everybody, for tuning in. I'm just going to take a short break here, and I will be back here before the second half does get underway, or maybe right at that. So be sure to stay tuned in. If you haven't already, hit that like button, hit subscribe, all that good stuff. But, guys, I will be back. All right, we're back. What's up, everybody? So, second half about to get underway here in just a few. Actually, I don't know where my phone is. I'm not sure. Anyway, so Pacers leading at the half. You know what it is? So a little bit of a rundown on the score here. Pacers up 5-5. Tyrese Halliburton has led the way so far. Probably his best first half of the entire playoffs. 20 points. Almost has a double-double. Or does have a double-double. Almost has a triple-double at this point. So he has been on fire so far. I hope he continues to just press the pace like he did, because you might need a 40-burger from Tyrese tonight. He has been spectacular. Pascal Siakam's been really equally as good. Been pretty dominant tonight. Same goes for Aaron Nesmith. He's been hitting some big threes. But Knicks have been hanging in there, man. They've been coming right back, taking every punch and dishing it right back. So about to he be here. Actually, the second playoff half with 10 assists. First Pacer to do so. All right, so Pacers will start with the ball. Turner has it to Nembhard. Nembhard out to Siakam. Siakam driving, step back, and he connects from mid-range. Pacers extend that lead out to 7. Brunson with it. Nesmith on him. Brunson will get it out to Mikal Bridges. Bridges with Halliburton out, backed out to Brunson. Brunson stolen by Halliburton. Halliburton had it to Nesmith to Siakam, who slams it down. Indiana by 9. Pacers, good start here. But you know the Knicks are more than capable of coming back. Pacers with 19 fast point breaks. Fast point points so far. Fast break points. I can't speak. All right, Bridges gets it knocked away by Halliburton again. Halliburton out to Nembhard, and Nembhard drives, and somehow there's no foul anywhere. I don't know how that even happens. I'm not sure who has the ball yet. So Nembhard drove, did not get called for the foul somehow. Siakam and Bridges were going for it. It was out of bounds on Bridges, so Pacers will retain it. And Halliburton has it here. Out to Siakam for 3, and no good. I don't know why you take that shot if you're Siakam. Not a good shot there. All right. Well, here you go. You know Brunson can score anytime, anywhere. Brunson has it. Brunson gets it out to Karl Anthony Towns. You know he's also capable from anywhere. He's going to drive on it. He does. Anthony Towns, no good. He wants a foul. Of course, he's crying. No good, though. Pacers have it. Back out to Nembhard, who shoots a 3. And Nembhard doesn't connect. I don't understand what you're doing if you're Indiana. Stop chucking up these threes. Stop it. Bridges is going to try to drive on Halliburton. Bridges does not connect. Almost gets a second chance, but no good there by Mitchell Robinson. Siakam with the rebound, and Halliburton has it here. Got to be smart if you're Indiana. Halliburton, another step back 3, and that is also no good. And I don't understand what Indiana is attempting to do right now. 3 bricks from the three-point line. The lead could be a lot more than 9 if you would actually make some smart shots here. But Brunson with it. Brunson driving, and no good again. Nembhard with the rebound. Good defense right now for Indiana. Much better than it was in that second quarter. All right, back out to Siakam. Out to Turner. He has a wide open 3. And this time, the Pacers connect. It's about time. Indiana pulls up ahead by 12. Strong start for the Pacers. They could be up by a lot more. They missed 3 wide open, three attempts here. But nonetheless, Indiana out by 12 here. But we know New York's more than capable. Got to keep the pace going, man. Cannot relent. But so far, Indiana up by 12. All right, well, that's a good start. It's a good start. Didn't love some of those three-point attempts, but the Turner one, he was so wide open. He almost had to take it at that point. But regardless, Pacers up by 12. How we doing, Pacer Nation? I don't know about you. I'm not comfortable at all at this point. You just after a couple nights ago, I can't do it. Oh. I'll be right back. I'm going to look for my phone. I don't know what I did. Can you get some of the shorts? All right. Okay. I'm going to sit down here for just a second. I think y'all can still sort of see me. See my head. All right. Well, what are we thinking, everybody, about this start? Been a strong start for the Pacers. All right. Yes, you do. And look, like you've gotten out to these big leads, but the Knicks are more than capable of taking it back, aren't they? You just absolutely, if you're Indiana, cannot relent. You just can't. Because you know what happened in game 3. You just can't. And if you're Rick Carlisle, you cannot go back to that lineup again. You just can't. But a good start here. Good start. Really hoping they continue this. I have my questions. I have my concerns, but I'm hopeful to be proven wrong. Yeah, Neesmith has made it hard on Brunson. He'll do that. All right. So Knicks with the ball down by 12. Brunson has it. We know what he can do. Bridges has it. Defended by Halliburton. Bridges dribbling to the right, looking for an open man. He has an opportunity here and blows right by Miles Turner. For some reason, doesn't play defense. That's been Miles Turner today. I don't know why. Neesmith driving in and gets a foul called. He almost slammed that down. So Neesmith will go to the line. Wow. I wish he would have completed that because that was close. So Neesmith with a chance to push it back to a 12-point game. Pacers currently down by 10. Up by 10. Sorry, did I say down? All right, he extends the lead to 11. Second shot, he does connect as well. So Pacers have been hitting it. Bridges. Back to Bridges. Halliburton on him. Bridges trying to drive in. Throws it out to Anthony Towns. And he slams it down because Miles Turner was more concerned with his guy. Nemhard out to Siakam. Siakam. Go to the top of the key, out to Halliburton. Halliburton to Turner. And Turner gets it out of bounds and a turnover for Miles Turner. So Knicks get it down by 10. Bridges has it. Back out to Robinson. Robinson looking for a guy. He finds Anunoby. Anunoby step back three. No good. Robinson with the rebound and gets the foul called. We know Robinson, a notoriously bad free throw shooter. So it could be a win here for Indiana. If you're going to get anybody to the line, it's him. All right. And he hits one. That's surprising. Turner is off. Oh, boy. Robinson will attempt his second. And he hits both, surprisingly. Halliburton now with it. Pacers by 8. Halliburton driving in. And knocked off of a nick there. Pacers will retain possession. Halliburton will inbound it. Looking for someone here. And you got to get into Neesmith. Neesmith, wide open attempt and dunks it. Pacers back to 10. Bridges has it. Halliburton on Bridges. Up to Anunoby. He's got Nembhard on him. Anunoby driving in. No good. He gets it back to Robinson. Gets it back. Karl Anthony Towns now with it. Anthony Towns looking. Siakam. And no good. Another rebound by Robinson. And Indiana just getting absolutely massacred at the rim right now. If they could get a rebound, this game wouldn't even be close. Siakam, fade away. He makes it. 10-point game again. Brunson with it. Brunson backing down Neesmith. Neesmith staying right on him. Over to Bridges. Bridges to Karl Anthony Towns. Siakam on him. Anthony Towns driving in. And does not finish there. But Mitchell Robinson gets another rebound. Anthony Towns shoots it and airballs it. You know, thank goodness, because can't get a rebound. Oh, my. Quick pass up to Siakam. And Siakam gets fouled, but no, they don't call it. But Siakam gets the rebound on the ground. Halliburton for three. No. You got to make those, man. Brunson with it. Brunson driving. Ball knocked away. Anthony Towns gets it, though. He's going to drive on Neesmith. And, of course, call foul. Of course he draws a foul. They're going to call that. If they call that a shooting foul, that's ridiculous. Karl Anthony Towns literally put his head in Neesmith and didn't get a foul called. Anthony Towns will go to the line. He makes his first, makes that one. So he had an and one there. Because I don't even know how, but Siakam pulls up. Tough shot, but Bradley with the rebound. Finally, Halliburton driving in and does not get a foul, and now he does. I would say if they don't call that, these refs need to hang it up, man. So Halliburton will go to the line. And he knocks down the first, so Indiana back up by 8. This team does stress me out. I agree. And he does not connect on the second one. Come on, dude. You're supposed to be this insane free throw shooter. You can't be missing those ones. Every point matters, man. You just can't leave points on the court. Brunson with it. Brunson draws a foul, of course. Tony Bradley. You can't have Shepard in there, dude. He's a liability. He's such a liability. You just go at it. They go at him every single time. I'm sorry, but like he's just not. You just can't put him on Brunson. You have to have Neesmith on Brunson at all times. I'm fully anticipating the Knicks to come back because they're putting in their. If they put in their bad lineup, it's just inevitable, man. Hopefully not. All right, he connects on the second one. So now a 5-point lead by Indiana. Halliburton with it. Halliburton gets it to Turner, and he scores. Pacers back up by 8. Brunson, Nembhard on him. And ball gets knocked away. Pacers ball, they're calling it. See, I like that. Okay, if you're going to put anybody on there outside of Neesmith, you put Nembhard on him. Don't put Ben Shepard on him. He's just not going to work. And see what happens. Good things happen. Of course they think Brunson was fouled because every time anybody touches Brunson, they think he got fouled. Yeah. The Knicks are just the worst, dude. Thank you to everybody. We'll see if they get that challenge or not. But thank you to everybody who is tuning in. Be sure to hit that like button, hit subscribe, all that good stuff. Continuing to try to grow this channel. If you guys would help us out, that would be greatly appreciated. It's been back and forth, but Pacers still with an 8-point lead at this point. But we know from game 3 that can easily evaporate very quickly. But we'll have to see. Can they do it? All right. Haven't seen Mather in a while. Thought he put some good minutes out there for you. After a rough game 3. He had some quality shots. What in the world? No, thank you. No spam. All right. Got a C. No word yet. So who has been your guys' player of the game so far? I would say Tyrese. That first half was nuts by Tyrese. Pacers got to hold on. They got to keep up the pace here because obviously going up 3-1 would be massive. Of course they call a foul. That is so ridiculous. Oh my gosh, dude. So frustrating.
Second time, right tip.
So Brunson will shoot 2. He missed the second. That's rare. Halliburton with it. Halliburton pitches out to Toppin, out to Ben Shepherd, and he bricks it. Wyatt, of anybody shooting, is it Ben Shepherd? Brunson will drive on Nemhard, and he gets it to fall. Lead cut to 5 now. Halliburton with it. Halliburton pulls up, and he connects. Pacers by 7 now. There's a foul. So no shot there. Brunson wanted it, of course. You got to get Neesmith back out there. They said negative 13 without Neesmith. Got to get him back out there. Oh, but he is shooting free throws. He hits one. Neesmith is coming back in, but TJ McConnell, so it's a net negative. Brunson going to attempt the second, and he hits it. So back to a 5-point game. Halliburton now with it. Halliburton looking. Back to Neesmith. Neesmith Toppin, back to Halliburton. Halliburton back to Turner. Turner will drive in on Anthony Towns, and he does connect underneath there. Pacers by 7. Neesmith back on Brunson. Brunson loses the ball, and of course they're going to call a foul. This is ridiculous, dude. Tell me what he did. Tell me how he fouled him. Gosh, I just hate Brunson so much. He's just a freaking foul merchant. Of course it falls. Just can't stand Brunson how he plays. He is so annoying. Already 9 free throw attempts for Brunson. So back to a 5-point game once again. Running it up to TJ McConnell. Please don't shoot it, TJ. Just do not shoot it. I just cannot stand when you drive in. McConnell back out to Halliburton. If anybody's gonna shoot, let him. He's been on it. Halliburton driving, shooting, and nope, short. Anthony Towns rebounds it, and here come the Knicks. To McBride. McBride out to Bridges on Halliburton on him. Bridges trying to go inside. Back out to Josh Hart. Hart out to Brunson for it, and there's a foul. There's an offensive foul on the Knicks. So Neesmith will inbound it to Halliburton here. Halliburton going up. Halliburton splitting the defense and drives in and scores. And they could have called a foul there, but they didn't. But anyway, Pacers up by 7. Of course, Brunson, you know what he's going to try to do. He's going to try to get to the line. But Halliburton steals it. Brunson jumps on top of him and gets the foul. And Halliburton is fired up, man. What a play by Halliburton. First off, Halliburton knocked that out by Brunson, then jumped on it, and Brunson fouled him. So Pacers now up by 7 with the ball. Halliburton is excited, man. Good play there. Thank you to everybody who is tuning in. If you haven't already, be sure to smash that like button, hit subscribe. I think the majority of you are listening from the Colts account. Do me a favor, go over to our Pacers account and go check over there, and we'd love for you to be a part of what we're doing over here. So thank you, everybody. Appreciate you. That was a good play by Halliburton. He has had a fantastic game so far. This is what the Pacers have needed to do. Tyrese has done a little bit of everything. So Pacers now with the ball. 3:04 left here in the third. Pacers up 91-84. Tyrese with 25, 8, and 13. Also has 3 steals. So McConnell will take it up here. Oh my gosh. He shoots a 3, but he hits it. Okay. He's done that before, and he's completely bricked it. So, all right then. Pacers now up by 9. Bridges gets it out to McBride. McConnell on him. Back to Brunson. To McBride. I thought McConnell might get that for a second. Shot clock winding down. And Anthony Towns is going to drive in. And of course he gets a foul called. We're looking to see if the clock expired by the time that he shot that. But they're going to let him shoot it looks like. They're checking it, actually. Let's see. They haven't officially said. Let's see. Let's legit. Oh, Oh, that's so close. That's so close. That is so close, man. So he'll shoot 2. I was very close. Man. Dang, I thought they might get that. All right. So he'll shoot 2 here. He's been very good shooting free throws. And he misses the first. And he does hit the second. So 8-point lead here for the Pacers. McConnell out to Toppin, back to Turner, to Halliburton. Halliburton to Turner, to Neesmith for 3. No. And rebound by Hart. Anthony Towns drives in. And he connects. Karl Anthony Towns is just unstoppable right now. Bad pass by Neesmith. Intercepted by the Knicks. And here come the Knicks. You knew the Pacers were going to do this. Anthony Towns. To McBride. Stolen by Toppin. McConnell has it now. Whew, got fortunate there. McConnell to Turner for 3. Turner has been off. He misses another one. But there's a foul on the Knicks, thank goodness. Turner has just been bad the last couple games of shooting. I don't know what's been going on with Miles Turner, but it's been rough. He's usually pretty good, but he's just been very poor. Appreciate the effort by Obi. Mathurin and 1. Mathurin's had a much better game today. And he connects. So Pacers back up by 9. This is what you needed from Mathurin, man. So Mathurin will stick on Brunson. Brunson gets fouled, it looks like. Brunson just pro-trained at just flopping. Gosh, and they're in the bonus, so he just keeps shooting free throws. Brunson is the most annoying player on the freaking face of the planet, dude. Literally, you breathe on him and he gets a foul. Robinson checks in for New York. Indy. So does Bradley. And the crowd chanting flopper right now. I love it. Jalen Brunson, the biggest flopper in the NBA. Him and Gilgeous-Alexander have a flop off. That's insane, dude. Matherin to Toppin. Toppin to McConnell, back to Toppin. Toppin back to Halliburton. Halliburton shoots a 3, and he drains it from deep. Pacers by 10. Whoa! I don't know what just happened. Halliburton fell on the ground. I got hit by, maybe it was Matherin. But Hart with it. Gets it to Brunson. You know Brunson's going to try to bait here. Brunson finishes. Pacers by 8. 33 seconds left. Halliburton. Out to Toppin. Back to Halliburton. Halliburton on Bridges. Halliburton. Shoots another 3. And that time no good. There's a foul on Brunson, I think. Jeez. So Matherin will shoot free throws. Brunson just grabbed him and threw him down. And Matherin hits the first, so Pacers back up by 9. This is what you need from Matherin. Matherin 12 points in only 7 minutes. This is very efficient from Benedict. Pacers just eclipsed 100. Matherin attempting the second. And he makes it. Pacers back up by 10. Why? Tell me, why is Shepard on Brunson? I just don't like it. I don't like it at all. Put Nembhard on him. But now they're double teaming Brunson. McBride will take a 3, and he doesn't get it. But Pacers will get the ball back with 1.1 left. And there will be shooting. The Pacers will be shooting free throws. Towns was grabbing Siakam. But it's on Hart. So Bradley will shoot. I have no idea if he can shoot free throws. Hopefully. And he misses the first, of course. Got to make those, man. You got to make those. And he does hit the second. So Pacers up by 11 here with 1.1 left. New York will inbound here. Hart will try to just lob this one. McBride, no good. So Indiana up by 11 here. Start of the fourth here coming up. But great third quarter for Indiana. That's what you needed. Let's go. Everybody smash that like button. Hit subscribe. Let's go, Pacer Nation. Hopefully Pacers can finish this in this fourth quarter. All right, Pacer Nation, one more quarter. Just one more. Let's go. Oh, all right. Halliburton has been on it today, man. All right. Here we go. Fourth quarter. Knicks have it here to start. McBride out to Shamet, to OG Anunoby, and it bounces back in. Knicks cut it to 9. McConnell. Oh, gosh, please. He makes that one. Pacers back up by 11. McBride with it. Shamet back to it. And Shamet will pass it to Anunoby. He has been very, very good today. Anunoby, Turner on him. Anunoby airballs that one. Anthony Towns loses it out of bounds. Pacers get it back. Up by 11. Inbound to TJ McConnell. McConnell passes it back out to Turner. Turner to Siakam. Siakam, mid-range jumper, short, but rebounded by Shepherd. No, Siakam gets it, but there is a foul called before he can finish. Pacers will still get it. I think Derek's going to be joining us here in just a second. There he is.
I'm here.
What's up? Catherine slams it down.
Gosh darn it. You're like 30 seconds ahead of me. This isn't going to work.
Okay. Well, Indiana by 13 now.
Only way this works is if you pause your game.
Give me 1 second.
Just say, what are you using?
YouTube TV.
Same here. You're just way ahead of me.
Siakam steps it in. Pacers back up by 12. Hang on, I'll figure this out here. Maybe at the half. Hang on 1 second. Maybe I can do
And
something.
no foul. Holy Jesus.
Yeah. Shamet drives on Shepard. No good. Rebounded by McConnell. Connell moving. Matherin out to Siakam. He has a three, and he connects. Indiana extending their lead to 15.
Yeah, you're like 7 or 8 seconds ahead of me.
Okay. Timeout Knicks. All right, let's get this figured out.
Okay, so when your game starts back up, the moment they inbound it, pause it, and then I will let you know when they're inbounding it for me.
Let me see if I can, maybe I can share it on a different screen so you're caught up to date here. Yeah, I can. Hang on a second. I'm going to create another room.
Okay.
And we'll try to do that. See if that works. That's weird that like you have YouTube TV, but it's still that's behind like that.
Yeah, it's so weird.
Huh. All right. I just created one, so I'm going to share my screen here. Okay, I don't care.
There you go.
Stop it, Google.
Maybe it could potentially be that you're on a computer versus me on a TV, but I don't know.
I don't know. Weird, but do you see it now?
Yeah, I see it.
Okay.
Well, man, up by 15. Man, this has been a game, man. This has been a game of back and forth all day.
It has been, dude. It's been crazy. I mean, like we knew the Knicks were going to come out strong. You knew they were going to be energized from that comeback. But also you did wonder, like, how's Indiana going to respond to that? Because that is just flat out embarrassing what you allowed to happen. And then, of course,
it has been the Tyrese Halliburton show today.
It has been, man. And you know what? Shout out to Aaron E. Smith. He has been huge. He's been locking up Brunson. Even though Brunson's been hitting some, he's been making
and
it.
Not to mention, Neesmith is playing with a bum ankle.
Yeah. And also shout out to freaking Benedict Matherin, man. Everybody's been ragging on him. He's not had a good series. Really,
including you, man. Including
he's
you.
been bad. I mean, to be fair, he's not been good.
He has been. He has had less points in the previous 3 games than what he's had in this entire game here. I mean, right. Cody, he's got the fewest minutes off the bench and has the 4th most points on the team tonight.
Yeah, I mean, the criticism was well warranted. It's just
oh yeah. But been, I mean, he has been phenomenal tonight. He has been an offensive presence when Halliburton and Nembhard have been off the court.
Yeah,
it's been refreshing to see.
And honestly, like your bench players haven't been so much of a net negative as they've been. Now again,
the only net negative on the bench so far today has been Ben Shepherd. Only because Ben Shepherd is finding it impossible to stay in front of Jalen Brunson.
I know they had to put. I'm just like, just don't put him on Brunson. Put him on any other guy. Put freaking Nembhard on him. At least he can play some defense.
Yeah, I think Carlisle soon realized after that 3rd quarter stretch that either Nembhard or Naismith has to be on him at all times. It's just not capable of being done.
Yeah, exactly.
Here we go. Just under 10 minutes, 15-point lead for the Indiana Pacers. We saw them blow the lead in game 3, and Miles Turner is going to get a foul call. Call Anthony Towns flopping again, and that is going to be Turner's 5th foul.
Anthony Towns, I'm sorry, he's the most pathetic player. It's ridiculous.
Him and Brunson are pathetic. Okay, I think it's only the 4th foul on Turner.
Still.
All right. Cat again. Miles Turner, and it's blocked, but it's rebounded by Hart. Great defense there by Miles Turner. OG Anunoby with the contested three, and he somehow hits it.
Of course.
I hate basketball for that reason, dude. It's perfect. There is nothing better you could have done for Pascal Siakam, and it's just an even better shot.
Here goes
McConnell up against Anunoby, trying to get it to Siakam, and there's a travel called.
It's like sometimes McConnell looks like such a good player, and then sometimes he looks like an absolute, like he doesn't know what he's doing. It's so frustrating.
It's better when he doesn't have to like come off the pick and roll, like if he doesn't have to do that, he's better in the transition game, not in trying to set up an offensive drive. Hard at the top of the key, and they're calling a foul on Karl Anthony Towns, hooking Miles Turner's arms underneath.
Oh. He does that all the time, and
all the time, dude. All the time. Literally, it's everything he does is he just hooks the arm of the Indiana Pacers players. It's literally all he does.
And half the time it doesn't get called. It's against.
For real. Pacers players have been trying to tell the refs all game long that it's happening, and it just doesn't happen. McConnell driving in. McConnell passes it, and it's deflected. It was a terrible decision. Should have just went up with a contested shot.
McConnell has like a negative IQ half the time. It's insane.
For a smart player, he makes really dumb decisions sometimes. And Landry on the three misses, but it's rebounded by Anunoby, and it's a foul call. No, there's no foul called. I thought there was a foul. OG was wondering where the foul call was. Nobody gave him one. Terrible throw by Mathurin, and a foul is called on, it looked to be Wright or Anunoby. I couldn't tell. It might have been Anunoby who ran into Mathurin.
Yeah.
Yeah, Anunoby just ran straight into Mathurin because he really had nowhere else to go. That was just a extremely wild possession there. Mathurin falls, and a foul is called. It looks like a foul is called.
He got hit in the face, it looks like.
Yeah, Hart getting the drag call.
Well, yeah, he freaking knocked him down.
And his body did kind of hit him as he was falling. Mathurin definitely fell on his own accord a little bit, but Hart and Mathurin his head hit the floor at the end of that.
Hopefully he's okay.
Yeah.
He looks to be
still
all right.
a 12-point lead with just under 8 minutes to go.
You gotta get your starters back in here soon, man. You can't afford to let them go on a run here.
Yeah. Gotta be smart. Got to be smart with the basketball. Okay, Tyrese Halliburton's in, and another foul is called on Karl Anthony Towns.
Good.
He is pissed.
Good. He needs to be freaking held accountable for half these calls, half these freaking things he does, dude.
For real. Just gripping people's arms. He's gripping his wrist, bro. He's literally grabbing. Quit freaking grabbing, dude. You are such an idiot. That is 4 fouls on Karl Anthony Towns. Josh Hart has 4, and Mitchell Robinson has 4. Oh, Mathurin driving in. Mathurin wanted a foul, and he gets one late. That's the 5th foul on Josh Hart.
Yeah, Pacers were getting into some foul trouble early, but now it looks like the Knicks might be getting into some.
Yeah, Knicks are definitely getting into some trouble here. That wasn't a great. That was not a great shot attempt by Mathurin, but I mean, whatever you got to do to get to the free throw line, I guess.
Hey, it's refreshing to freaking actually have one of our players do that, because all Brunson does is do that all the time.
And Mathurin has been perfect from the free throw line tonight too. Cody, free throw shooting wise, much better today. 26 of 20, or 20 of 22 from the free throw line. So 91% on the day. So much better than the last couple games.
I mean, it's what I said, right? Like, how many of these games wouldn't be close if the Pacers made their free throws?
Literally. Here we go. Mathurin again, and hits the next one. Great job by Mathurin.
12 points.
Got to hang strong. Just cannot let Brunson and Cat run this. Naismith doing a great job of getting back in front of Brunson.
The Bridges.
And a steal by Halliburton. Siakam on the control. Naismith throws it, dishes out, and it loses it. Bad possession there by the Pacers. Mikal Bridges to Anunoby and misses. Miles Turner gets the rebound. Slow it down, Tyrese. Slow it down. Slow it down. Slow it down.
You don't need to be crazy.
Mathurin with the corner three misses.
Why?
Just not a good shot.
I don't get these offensive possessions. Like, just slow the heck down.
It's been like that today. It's just been a bunch of bad possessions by the Pacers. Could have definitely been some better options there.
This is how you let them come back into this game. You just do these stupid things.
Gets fouled by Pascal Siakam. He'll be shooting 2.
That's what just makes me so mad is like you have a chance to put it away if you just take smart shots and you don't.
I will say this tonight, Cody. I know Cat has been doing the whole arm hook thing, and that's clearly stupid. And the fact that the refs have been missing it most of the night is ridiculous. But Brunson's been getting hacked all day, and it's kind of been a problem for the Pacers. I know that it's insanely hard to stay in front of him. I know that it's impossible to get a clean whistle from some of these refs. But the Pacers have been hacking a lot today, and I don't like it.
I'm kind of just like, whatever. Like, if he's going to keep foul baiting, make him pay for it, you know?
This is the second free throw. 13-point lead for the Pacers right now. Final 7 minutes of the fourth quarter. Knicks playing really hard on Tyrese Halliburton right now. Gets it to Naismith with the 3. Misses. Short.
Oh.
Come on now.
Not making
Catch
them.
up. YouTube TV. There we go. And OG Anunoby. Oh, how did he not travel? Hart gets fouled. That's Pascal Siakam again. That's his 4th.
Not being smart on defense right now.
Nope. The Pacers have to start attacking the basket.
Yeah, you can't be taking these wild shots, man.
Tyrese Halliburton 2 rebounds away from a triple-double tonight, Cody.
Yeah, he was almost there in the first half.
Yeah, in the first half had 20, 10, and 8. So,
yeah.
All right, a timeout appears to be called by the Knicks after the first free throw make.
Yeah.
Still a 12-point lead, 6:30 left in the fourth. The Indiana Pacers are in the bonus, Cody, so any free throw at this point puts you at the free throw line.
Yep.
Siakam, 24 points tonight off shooting about almost 70%. Naismith, 16. Turner, 12. Nembhard with just virtually nothing offensively tonight. Halliburton with 28. And then, Mathurin with 17 off the bench tonight. Been a hot minute, Cody, since Mathurin has had 17 in a game.
I know. He really
I
hasn't.
don't think we've seen him have that in the entirety of the playoffs.
Right. It's been a minute, that's for sure. Well, I'm still nervous, Derek, because
I'm still nervous too, but I mean, again, I feel my confidence level is still feeling pretty good. I still like what the Pacers are doing defensively. It's just offensively, you just gotta hit a few more baskets. You just gotta make them work for it, and don't worry too much about the foul trouble right now. Honestly, unless you're Siakam or Turner, you really don't need to worry too much about fouls right now.
Yeah. You just got to take high IQ shots. You can't be throwing up these wild threes and just be efficient. Play your game, man.
It's fine to shoot the threes as long as they're open.
As long as they're good looks. Don't do that. Like I don't understand the Matherin fadeaway three. It's like, why? You don't need to do that.
Yeah, there was definitely some better options there.
Yeah. So just stuff like that. You got to be smart, because if you're not smart, the Knicks will take advantage and they will come back. Like, you got to be smart.
Yeah, it just irks me a lot of times when watching NBA basketball, Cody, because it's just like the amount of good defense that just gets overshadowed by the fact that these players, with a hand in their face, like almost touching the ball as it releases, and still can swish it, is just ridiculous.
I know. True. It's pretty wild.
Oh, yeah. And I was talking, or I tweeted earlier, I was like, the fact that the announcers are acknowledging the fact that Brunson is so good at foul baiting just tells you exactly what's wrong with the NBA.
Yeah, he can just throw it head back and get a foul called every time.
Oh, my thing's ahead now.
It is?
Yeah, I'm looking at the game right now. There we go. Yours is up now.
You want me to take it off? If you're up.
Well, no, I don't want to put you behind.
I could try to. Oh, it's okay. Okay.
Yeah, here, I'll just take it off. I'll just take it off for now. All right. Josh Hart makes a second free throw. So 11-point lead here for the Pacers. 6.5 minutes left to go. Pacers haven't made a field goal in the last 3 minutes. Halliburton high up off the glass and gets it. 30 points for Tyrese Halliburton. Here we go.
Play some defense.
Good defense. Good pickup. Never mind. OG Anunoby gets fouled by Nembhard. That'll be 2 free throws. That's fine.
Just let him get behind you.
Yeah, I'll tell you, it's got to be hard if you're the Pacers to be able to find a way to get him, because, you know, being 6'6" and 6'7" and 230 pounds, he misses the first free throw. I mean, he's so lanky, Cody. He's kind of like Siakam, but I think he's even stronger than Siakam is. And like that's just hard to defend when you're like that. He misses both. Tyrese Halliburton with the rebound, 1 rebound shy of a triple-double. Halliburton with the 3, misses. Oh, that place, Gamebridge would have absolutely gone skyrocketed. And Obi Toppin hits it out. Halliburton wasn't able to get it. It went out of bounds just before he could get a timeout call.
I'm going to put it back on my TV, Derek, so I'm going to exit that.
Oh, wait, you're going to put it back on your TV?
On my TV, yeah.
Okay.
Because that's all right.
Well, hold on a second. Let me make sure that my thing is... Yeah, I'm still ahead of you.
Okay, I'll put it back.
Okay, go ahead. All right, Brunson. It's a 10-point ball game. And Anunoby gets thrown to the ground by Tyrese Halliburton. Halliburton didn't even try to block that. He just grabbed Anunoby's arm and just didn't let go.
Jeez.
I think your camera is stuck on the
Again?
StreamYard.
Gosh, what's wrong with this stupid camera tonight?
All right, so it's a 10-point ball game right now, Cody. 5:10 left. Anunoby brings it back down to 9. Five minutes left in this ball game. Pacers still with the lead. Halliburton taking it up the court. 115-107. Halliburton around the screens, looking. Halliburton. I don't know why he does that. Nembhard at the top of the key now. Nembhard driving. Mid-range jumper misses. Turner tried to get the rebound, but that was off of him and out of bounds. 8-point lead. Knicks with the ball. Pacers got to get some stops here. Brunson guarded by Turner now and misses, but Towns gets the rebound and gets the putback. A 10-2 run for the Knicks in the last 3 minutes. Nembhard with a lane to Siakam. 3, and he hits it. Lead back up to 9. Pascal Siakam, they needed that.
That was, yeah.
Bridges at the top. Bridges guarded by Turner now. Brunson at the top. Bridges with the 3, and he hits it and responds. Both teams in the bonus. Just under 4 minutes to go. 6-point lead for the Pacers. Halliburton driving and gets the layup. Wanted a foul, but never got one.
32.
That is just how it's been all game. Cat at the top of the key with Brunson. Brunson gets it to Bridges. Bridges driving in. Gets it to Hart. And Hart gets blocked, but puts it back in.
Nobody's interested in getting a rebound, I guess.
Miles got the block, but it went straight back to Hart. And all right. Halliburton has Cat on him now. Get it underneath. And a timeout is called by the Indiana Pacers. Halliburton seemingly looking shocked. What a block by Miles, but unfortunately, just no rebound there.
You just, yeah, you got to
It
be
is
smarter.
3 minutes left, and the Pacers have a 6-point lead with the ball.
Like I said, man, you make stupid decisions, they're going to come back. And also, if they could get a rebound for once in a while, that'd be helpful.
Yeah, the second chance points are killing us.
Oh, man.
What? Come on, we need this game 4.
Needed.
It'll be the first win for the home team in this entire series. And we've seen it before, Cody. The game 3s have been an abomination for the Indiana Pacers in this playoff so far. They've lost every game 3 in the playoffs so far, but have always won game 4. Can they do that tonight? 6-point lead, 120-114. 3 minutes left. 12 seconds on the shot clock. Both teams in the bonus. Gets it into Miles. Nembhard at the top of the key. Nembhard picked up. Nembhard going to do a mid-range jumper. Misses. And Siakam, Miles Turner gets the rebound, and there's a foul called. Miles Turner will shoot 2.
Thank goodness, because
dude, I don't know why Nembhard is shooting right now. Like,
why is he shooting these shots?
He's 1 of 8. Why is he shooting?
he's just not taking smart shots either. I don't feel like.
Yeah, he's taking fadeaway jumpers. Even if he's open, like it doesn't make sense.
And of course.
And Miles misses the first free throw. Come on, gotta make them. Come on, Miles. Under 3 minutes now. Final couple minutes of this game. Pacers with a slight lead. Free throw, number 2. And Miles makes that one. So it's now a 7-point lead. 121, 114. Brunson with the ball. Neesmith guarding him closely. Cat on the wing, guarded by Miles. Mikal Bridges dips it back out to Anunoby. Anunoby goes, and it's a charge! Aaron Neesmith! Oh! Aaron Neesmith got it, and the Gamebridge crowd is loving it. Great job there by Aaron Neesmith to recognize it, and a great play there.
That was huge.
And now that's a foul, too. It's not going to get him free throws.
Got to be smart.
Halliburton.
Be smart. Be very smart.
Halliburton off the screen. Halliburton. Oh, had Bridges in a bind. Gets it to Siakam. To Neesmith. Neesmith driving. And foul is called. Oh, and Neesmith is thriving in pain. Both him and Towns are down. I wonder if they connected knees. Watch their knees. Oh, yeah. I'm wondering if those knees connected. Yeah, those right knees. The right knee of Neesmith hit the left knee of Karl Anthony Towns.
But Anthony Towns he's been favoring that knee. It's been hurting him all game.
Yeah, and Towns is still down. Not sure about Neesmith right now, but Towns is still down on the ground.
Yeah.
Dang. Cody, this has been a barn bruiser for Karl Anthony Towns this series. I mean, that ankle in game 1, and then it's only been getting worse for him. And then the last 2 games has taken several shots to those knees.
Yeah, yes. It's adding up, man. We knew it might with just how long these series are. Like, injuries and little things, they start adding up after a while. So, yeah, I hope he's all right. But hopefully Neesmith is good too.
Especially off a big body for Karl Anthony Towns, when you're as involved in the shot blocking process as he is, and for the size that he is, it can definitely be a struggle to not take those kinds of hits. But we'll see what's going on here. I hope Neesmith is all right, because he was down 2. I wonder if it was more his mid-range that took it, because he kind of grabbed at his stomach. Yeah, he kind of grabbed at his stomach area more. So Towns is up, but he is in bad pain on the bench. And they're saying there's an offensive foul called on Turner. So there will be no free throws for Neesmith. And that will be Miles Turner's 5th foul of the game. And Towns is coming back into the game somehow, some way, and he is hobbling. But the Knicks thinking that is their best opportunity to win the game, regardless if he is hobbled. Applaud him for going out there, man. But my God, how in the world is he possibly still out there right now?
Right.
All right, well, 2 minutes. 7-point lead, Pacers. Get some stops. Brunson. Gets it over to Bridges, who takes the corner three, misses, and they're saying it's off Halliburton. Halliburton couldn't corral it. He's saying it was off Hart, but no, they're going to say it's Knicks' ball.
Of course they are.
Ugh.
Just get a
Can we
rebound.
not just get a rebound? Mikal Bridges with another one, misses. Siakam's not looking, and Halliburton gets the rebound. That's a triple-double. Gets it to Siakam one-on-one, and that one gets blocked out of bounds by OG Anunoby, who is grabbing that right ankle.
They're hobbled
He's
everywhere,
limping
man.
now. Every single Knicks player is just getting their ankles rolled up right now. Oh, yeah, Siakam kind of landed on it.
Yeah.
After the block.
They're going to get open? Okay.
Halliburton, he's got to get it off. Siakam, and there's a foul called by Josh Hart, and he has fouled out.
Yep.
Josh Hart has fouled out of the ball game, and that will be 2 free throws for Pascal Siakam.
Oh, my gosh, dude. My heart can't take this.
I mean, in all honesty, you could have probably gotten Siakam for getting the hands in the face, but I don't think New York has any more challenges. So, Hart has fouled out 12 points on 36 minutes and fouled out.
Got to make these Siakam.
You got to hit at least one of these. Make it any more possessions than we can. If we can make this a deeper 3-possession game. And that one rolls in. So it's now an 8-point lead. 1:44 left to go.
And Derek with
Tyrese
that
Halliburton.
triple-double. Tyrese Halliburton has the most in Pacer history.
Triple doubles in the playoffs. Insane.
2.
Congratulations to Tyrese Halliburton. And that one rolls in too.
You got to wonder,
It's
Derek.
now a
with his
9-possession ball game.
With his father back in the building, John Halliburton back in the
Yes,
building. Tyrese
And Halliburton knocks it out of bounds. Phenomenal work. And also the other thing, Cody, 4 steals tonight for Tyrese Halliburton.
He's been doing it all.
Very active with the hands tonight. Great defense.
Yeah, he's been doing it all, man. Oh, man.
What a freaking moving pick. Bridges misses and Halliburton gets the rebound. Halliburton, yeah, slow it down. I know you like the pace, but slow it down.
Get a good
Make
shot.
these possessions count. There you go. Yep, slow it down. Siakam, fade, misses, but rebounded by Nesmith, and he loses it. And OG Anunoby gets fouled by Miles Turner. That's his 5th.
Just hold on to that rebound, man. It's so frustrating.
Nesmith had it, but then kind of like lost it because Brunson kind of knocked it out at the last second. Was that really a foul, though? You know, like, really, though? I don't think it really was, but, you know.
Is Turner fouled out now?
No, that was his 5th.
Okay.
Or no, actually, you were right. Yeah, that is his 6th. That's Miles Turner's 6th foul. He is fouled out. OG Anunoby up to the free throw line now. The Knicks are not going to foul on this possession, Cody. They're definitely going to play tough defense, but you're not going to foul here. Pacers are going to get one more opportunity to get a good shot. 7-point lead. Nembhard, guarded by Brunson. Nembhard to Nesmith. There you go. Set it up. Halliburton now. That's it. Take your time. Toppin gets it to Nembhard. Nembhard on Brunson now. Nembhard loses it, and Brunson hits it out of bounds. So 2.5 seconds left. Pacers are going to get one more shot here. You don't have to catch and shoot, but you're definitely going to have to corral it and shoot it, whoever it is. Toppin with the easy three and hits it. Obi Toppin with maybe the biggest shot of the night.
You needed that so
10-point
badly.
lead. Pacers can't give it up though. Neesmith guarding Brunson. Great defense, and Halliburton rebounds it. I think the Knicks should try to foul, but they're not trying to. They're trying to double, and the Pacers are going to take game 4, Cody. Ho, ho, ho. And Brunson fouls, and the Indiana Pacers are going to take game 4 in Indy. The first home win for either team in this playoff series.
Oh,
The
he was
Thunder
so
with a
wide
3-1
open.
lead over the Wolves, and the Indiana Pacers now with a 3-1 lead over the New York Knicks.
Oh,
Oh my. Siakam hits the first one. That puts him up by 11. Tyrese Halliburton, the third player in playoff history with 30, 10, and 15, joins Oscar Robertson, who's done it twice, and Nikola Jokic. What a special night for Tyrese Halliburton. Gets a standing ovation from the fans as he walks off the court.
wow.
Whew.
What
Man,
a freaking
Cody, that one had me questioning my sanity. Oh, my.
Like, are we going to see deja vu again?
Literally. And
Oh.
a miss there from Siakam. Brunson gets the easy layup. 16 seconds left. Inbound it. Mathurin. And Mathurin is going to get fouled. 9-point lead for the Indiana Pacers with 14 seconds left. And Mathurin headed to the free throw line. Whew.
Wow.
Had me nervous, man. Mathurin hits it again. I mean, what a night for Benedict Mathurin, man. 18 points off the bench. Second most points, third most points on the team tonight.
And you needed him.
And he did it on 12 minutes, Cody. 12 minutes.
Yeah.
And he had the third most points.
Yeah.
And a three is made by Mikal Bridges. 7.5 seconds. Pacers need to be wise. Mathurin gets fouled again. But Cody, now that you have a 3-1 lead over the New York Knicks, I mean, you gotta feel much better about your chances in this series than if it were 2-2.
Yes, you do. Yeah, this was, I mean, honestly, Derek, I think tonight, whoever won this, you are like, they're probably going to win the series, to be honest.
Yeah, that's honestly what I was thinking. Mathurin hits the first one. And no turnovers tonight for Tyrese Halliburton. First person in playoff history to have 30 points, 10 rebounds, 15 assists, and no turnovers.
Yeah.
Never been done before in the history of the NBA. And that's a miss. Mathurin gets it, and the Indiana Pacers take game 4 in Gamebridge. Whew!
Wow.
Teams leading playoff series 3-1 have a 95.6% all-time record getting to the next series. They are 283-13 at that point, Cody.
Incredible.
Your camera's stopped again.
This camera's so stupid sometimes.
She asked, your dad being back have anything to do with this performance tonight? He's like, hell yeah. Man, the Indiana Pacers fan base needed that tonight.
Oh.
Woo!
After just being emotionally drained from game 3, we needed that.
For real.
Wow.
Whoo, man. One more game away from being able to take on the Oklahoma City Thunder and the NBA Finals, Cody.
Wow. Who would have thought?
Not me.
Crazy.
All right. Well, we should do a recap.
Yeah.
So we're going to go ahead and do that right now. But thank you guys again so much for those that tuned into the live stream tonight. Thank you so much. We greatly appreciate it. But thank you guys so much for tuning in. We greatly appreciate it. And as always, go Pacers.